Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and today I am here with a haul of amazingly budget-friendly kits from Michaels. These are kits from the Michaels Make Market brand, which is their in-store brand, and these 5 kits were on sale for I think 30% off, and I had a $5 reward, and so I spent about $50 US dollars in total for these kits, and I am so excited to get into these with you all today because there's something unique and special about every single one of these kits. And I'm telling you, if you have been sleeping on Make Market kits from Michaels, you've gotta check them out. A lot of these kits I feel like are relatively new offerings. I'm seeing them rotate through themes. They have a lot of times have seasonal things. I've unboxed some of their Christmas and Halloween kits here on my channel before, but they're also trying out like fun, new to them concepts and stuff, and the price point, you cannot beat it. And I know a lot of people say diamond painting and buying licensed diamond paintings is just too expensive for me. You guys, these are above board. The vetting process to get in store at Michaels and other crafting stores is very thorough. So while you won't necessarily always see artist names on these kits or what stock website they've come from, they are above board. You are buying ethical diamond paintings in terms of the licensing and the artwork, which is really important to me and many others in the community. So some of these are available on the website to purchase, and I got these in store, and they had like just a huge selection when I was in there. I will say that, like I said, they do rotate through stock somewhat regularly. They'll bring in kind of new kits. So it's possible, depending on when you're watching this video and when you go into a store, you may not see these. These may no longer be available, but please take a look at what they have, because I have continued to be impressed with their offerings and the overall quality. It's not necessarily going to be like the top notch quality of materials, but for the price point, it's pretty stellar. So we're gonna get into these, and I'm gonna start with this kind of big one. It's kind of gonna set more of a baseline, because I think just more of your standard diamond painting kit, and then most of these really do have something unique. Like this one comes with a hanger included. This is a set of mini kits. This one comes, I believe, with crystals, and then this one is just a dragon, but it's like a little snack size, 20 by 25 centimeters, 8 by 10 inches, like perfect for beginners and those of you that are on a budget. So let me start with this bigger one. And so this one just really called to me because I love books. I love reading. And so I loved the idea of like just a cozy bookshelf. This looks like maybe a crop of another image, the original image. It's 45 by 60 ish centimeters, or 18 by 24 inches. This does seem to be on the large end of the scale as far as what Michaels has to offer with their diamond paintings. If you look on the back, it tells you what the contents are. So 100% polyester canvas, diamond art gems, some tools, and an instruction sheet. There's also a little bit in the way of instructions written out for you here on the back. And this one is just called Books. And so there is all of that info. And this was the most expensive of this set, which I think is pretty, of the ones I'm going to show you today, I think that's pretty reasonable given that it's the largest of these. I think the price point was at $14.99, $19.99, something like that. And that was before the sale that I got. So it does come in this plastic bag for a little bit of extra protection. And if you're curious, I have completed at least one kit that's from this exact brand, and a couple others that are from, I'm convinced, the same parent company brand. And I'm telling you guys, I have been pretty happy with how these have turned out. So let me just unroll this here. Now, if your canvas wants to roll up like it's doing here, you can just roll it back the opposite direction, and that'll help it lay flat. I am pretty convinced that this shares a parent company with Diamond Dots. You'll see extremely similar canvases from Leisure Arts, from Hobby Lobby, Camelot Dots, those kind of in-store budget-friendly brands. I feel like kind of share this same same manufacturer and parent company. It's so funny, you guys. I made the comment at the beginning of this video that like, oh, this isn't going to be hand charted to death. This is 100% hand charted. Like, you can tell because there is a certain level of clarity and obvious intent that went behind that. It's not just a bunch of, you know, blurred mishmash of symbols. It looks like there are really intentional lines done. There's bits of what are obviously kind of color blocking elements. And so I have to walk back what I said about the hand charting. These are hand charted. I am noticing that there's just kind of, it looks like a little, it's not laying totally flat, the plastic cover on the glue. So I'm just gonna do that to help that. This does definitely feel like 100% polyester canvas. It's the same kind of canvas you'll see with a Diamond Dots kit. We've got a legend up here at the top left. We do have these scalloped edges, so hopefully fraying is not going to be an issue. We have another legend over here at the bottom right. And then we just have, this is kind of a unit number, and that's it. This is a very no frills canvas. You know, a lot of times otherwise you'll see branding on the canvas or other, you know, notes like the title, and that's just not the case with this one. I don't particularly mind or care because I don't need that anyway. And if they're able to bring this this kit to us at such a budget price point, I'm good. Like, they don't need to add frills. They are going to include an instruction sheet for you. Sometimes this instruction sheet I have seen, it doesn't look like maybe this one does. Sometimes these instruction sheets from this manufacturer will include a note about where the artwork is from, and it's usually a stock website like Shutterstock, but this one doesn't seem to mention it. But like I said, I'm pretty darn confident that these are above board because, like I said, the vetting process for products that Michaels and other crafting stores are carrying in store, it's so thorough. Like, it's really, really, there's a lot to it. So you're going to get a toolkit. It is basic, but it's a good one, I feel like, especially for beginners. You got a pen and squishy already on there. We've got some blue wax and a little caddy, and it has a little note on there reminding you to peel off. There's a plastic film on here you want to peel up before you load up your pen. And then we've got a bag of baggies. You can store your diamonds in these if you like. And then we've got a tray. So everything you're gonna need, perfectly good for this budget, beginner, friendly diamond painting brand. We have our diamonds, which, let me take you on just a little close up of the drill field first, and then we'll look at the diamonds. Up close, you can see the printing here. Now, this is one thing that I don't necessarily love about this brand, this manufacturer, is I am not a fan of the red symbols. I think that they look a little bit blown out and blurry. They're not particularly friendly to the eyes, at least mine. And these colors are not red. The color that's going to be here is that brown color that's around the red symbol. But again, you will see brands like Diamond Dots and Leisure Arts and Camelot Dots using this kind of drill field with those red symbols. And that is, you know, again, I can work with that given everything I'm getting in return for this price point. So I think this is a nice little cozy kit. Like I said, there's not excessive confetti. There's not an excess of just like tons of color changes that feel unnecessary. Confetti, like I said, so we have lots of color changes in a small area. There is a little bit up here. You guys, like that section right there is not a bad example. Then we have color blocking, like that kind of black background there with the letter A. So get out your multi-placer. You can zip right through that, and a lot of these parts of the books too. You can totally multi-place those. Let me measure, because I'm always curious if the measurement, if the dimensions they give us are just the drill field, if it's the whole canvas, if it's like, you see the black frame that goes around it? I want to see which one it is. I'll do it in inches because that's kind of what they listed as. I guess they had both. We're at like 23.5 for the drill field, and it's listed as 24. So if we measure the frame, even the frame is over 24. And so it's, you know, I guess it's an approximation. How about top to bottom? Let me see. A little over 17.5 for the drill field and about 18 for the frame. And it's listed as 18. So I think they're kind of going with the framed section. It's not that far off in terms of size for the drill field. And again, there's a lot that I'm going to let slide given the price point of these kits. I'm harping on that a lot, but It's very seriously how I feel about it. As far as the diamonds go, this is a nicely colorful kit. 44 colors. There's our color spread. And this is another little bit of a bummer about these kits is that this number 17, that goes with the number 17 that's on the legend. This number at the bottom is the kind of model number, but there's no DMC code anywhere on the packets of diamonds. There's no DMC codes on the canvas, and I don't know that conversion charts exist out there for, you know, figuring out what colors these go with. The best suggestion I would have if you want to save these diamonds after you finish the kit is to honestly, like, just look in your spares and try to match them up as closely as you can. In some cases, like this one, you know this is 310. This is a black color. That sparkle, though, that's another thing that is really characteristic of Diamond Dots in this brand is that their round drills are so incredibly sparkly. They've got such a twinkle and a sparkle to them. You do have 4 bags of that 310 color, which is just number 1 in here. There also is, I don't know how accurate this is, but there are some kind of like color chart spreads you can get on Amazon. There's an Art Dot brand one that I have, but I know that some of the colors aren't exactly right. And a lot of it depends on the dye lots, you know, but that could still be, you know, given the option of just not keeping them if you want to keep them and not being able to match them up at all, that is still definitely a starting point for how you can save them and label them accordingly. So this did not come with any special drills. That does not surprise me. Some of their kits, though, do come with special drills. Sometimes they'll have like a little special, you know, logo or something on the box that'll tell you that it comes with like some special drills. They don't usually call them ABs necessarily, but sometimes there'll be something on the box, or a lot of times, you know, if you're looking at the printing on the box, sometimes you can tell that like some of the diamonds are obviously ABs or crystals or something. And so that's what I would suggest looking for. But this particular kit did not come with any special diamonds. It says full or plein because that just means that like the whole like drill field, the whole image is painted with diamonds. There's no parts of it that are just printed, which I don't think that any of these kits will have that, but we'll take a look. But this was books and it was the largest of the kits we're going to look at today. I'm going to set this over to the side and we're going to get into some of these other ones with some really, really fun and special features. So this one, I've had people mention this to me a lot. There are several different sets like this that Make Market has to offer. And if they're giving you Deja Vu, I do feel like these are basically they're the same concept as paint gem kits. There are some notable differences. This is definitely, you know, a budget option. Paint gem kits typically come with 2 to 3 times as many images. They come with packaging that has a little bit more to it. And we're going to open this up and see. But you know, if this looks like it's more of a stripped down version, but you know, that's an option. So here are the different, there are going to be 6 plants in this one. I got the plants version. Instructions again. And each of these says going to be 4 by 6 inches. And they are partials because they're not going to take up like the whole image field. But let's see. Okay. It's like tucked down in there. Okay, so everything's wrapped in here. Okay, so we have a toolkit that looks like it's about the same as the other toolkit. A pen, tray, wax, and baggies. And then here is the instruction sheet, which I think is also identical. And, oh, that's interesting. I just noticed that they actually, as part of the instruction sheet, tell you to go ahead and cut out along the border line. Huh. Make it display ready. Okay, so here are our little canvases. It's nice that they have that little border actually, and I'm guessing that border is the 4 by 6 mark. So yep, same kind of drill field with some of the red symbols, and we've got a model number down here at the bottom right. And these are cute, you guys. Just keep in mind, like I said, this color's not actually going to be red. The symbol is the only part that's red. But yeah, those are cute. Now this is also poured glue, and you can see the glue just goes where the diamonds are gonna go. It's not the whole canvas. And these would be really cute to display, you guys, if you got just some 4x6 frames. And you could cut this out. I'm just gonna see, I'm guessing, yeah, 6. It's the frame size here is 4x6. So that's what you wanna go with. And then this, you can see this didn't come with a legend of any sort, but all of the symbols, it looks like, are they all alphabet? I think they're all alphabet. And so these diamonds are actually going to have the letter of the symbol on them. So yes, that's how you'll know which ones these go with. I don't know if Make Market offers any square diamond kits. I think everything I've unboxed and seen has been rounds, but that would be an interesting concept if they ever did squares. So yeah, lots of greens, some purples and oranges and browns here, and you're looking at the letter here. So you want to make sure after you cut open these bags, you want to label, you know, whatever baggie or whatnot that you put them in so that you're able to easily tell what symbol those go with. But yeah, so that was also, these are all really inexpensive. So that is the plant set from Make Market. And then let's take a look at, let's take a look at this kit, because I am pretty convinced that this kit comes with diamonds. Now, I am curious about this multi-surface adhesive sheet. I don't know what that means. I want to find out. This kit just was really intriguing to me. It looks like there is something really kind of different and special about this. It comes with the sealant and glue. What is this? Okay, and then these look like crystals. And this is mermaid. I also am saying it could be dragon scales. What is this? I am so intrigued. I have no idea what to expect, you guys. Multi-surface adhesive sheet. Okay. Is this the part where I say I am a little bit skeptical? I do not want to have to add my own glue. I do not like that concept, but I might be misreading this. Okay, so this, oh, is this like a sticker? Is that what's happening? This feels like a sticker material, you guys. It is. Oh my gosh, do you see that? What in the world? Okay, I need to read the instructions. I am not comprehending what this is. I'm just gonna, I don't want to roll it too heavily because I don't understand. Okay, let's see. It came with sealant and glue. Okay. What is this? I am so confused. Okay. Trim sheet to decide. Oh, you trim it to size to put it on whatever you, oh, like here, they're putting it on a notebook. Oh, okay. Okay. Pre-printed with an adhesive. It's recommended to start at the bottom edge of the design and work. Okay. There's a key at the side of the design. Was there though? No, no key. Oh, here. Okay, there's a key on here. This is just like a paper. There is the key right here. Got it. And then package shade number, gems, wax. Okay, yes, this is place of gems. Make sure the surface is dry and free of debris. Gently squeeze the diamond art sealant bottle and apply a layer of sealant onto your project using the sponge head until blended into the project. Remove with a brush, allow to dry 2 hours. Peel off the white back film and carefully apply. This is so interesting to me, but I don't know that this kind of project is going to be for me. This feels like it has the potential to be fussy. But, and maybe I just don't know like what I would put this on. I don't know. You could get like maybe a diamond painting logbook and that would fit this kind of shape, which this is 11 by 9 inches. So it would have to be pretty small. It's not big. This is interesting that it came with the sealant like this. Like maybe I'll at least try this out on another project. Okay, not gonna get into that too much. This is interesting. I have not seen anything like this before, but yes, it comes with crystals. And so you can really bedazzle up whatever your kind of project you are working on. Those are really fun crystal colors, you guys. And it feels like they gave us plenty. Like, oh my gosh, that sparkly clear crystal. Those teals. So we got 2 bags of each color. And so that mirror backing you see is what's really going to help. Well, it's going to cover up the symbol behind it, and it's going to help that crystal effect just really sparkle and shine all the way through. So those are our colors. This is kind of a darker blue. There you go. All 5 of those crystal colors. Okay. I think it is a fun concept, especially for people that are like really crafty and like kind of DIY type things. But it's not, to be honest, this wasn't exactly what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. But again, this is really just Michaels kind of experimenting with their make market offerings out here. So I'm not mad. I think this is really, really fun. And there are certainly people that this would absolutely be for, that would find this really fun and really crafty. It's just, that's not where I typically am when it comes to my diamond paintings. So, but there you go. There's something else the Make Market has going on at the moment. Next up, I want to take a look at this beautiful Almond Blossoms kit. This is by Van Gogh, and you guys, they have a number of kind of old masters type kits there, and I'm so excited because we got summer with the masters coming up, and it's an event that I host every year with my friend Anthony from Single and Placing, and I love that Michaels is expanding their old masters style offerings. This comes with a wooden frame, which I love, and it's small, 8.5 by 11 inches. Almond Blossoms by Vincent Van Gogh, and it's got instructions here on the back and the frame. And there we go. So I love this. I think this is just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful concept. Let's see though. Okay, so here is the frame. And I'm curious to see if there are instructions. I don't know if these are magnetic or if you have to glue them together. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if the instructions tell us though. A lot of people really enjoy having kind of pre-framed options because a lot of people enjoy displaying diamond paintings in their home. And honestly, something like this, I typically don't display diamond paintings in my home. To be completely 100% honest with you, I don't. This, I genuinely could see myself displaying because it's little, the wood frame is really nice. I think it would be really pretty. Okay, so here's the instructions. It does look like it's a magnetic frame, it says. So I love that. That makes it easy. No glue or extra work involved. We have the same toolkit if you're having Deja Vu. And here are the diamond colors. Same deal here, you guys. There's no legend anywhere on the canvas or separate. So you're just going to be looking at the letter on here on each of those diamond packets, and you're going to find the corresponding letter on here. That's really all there is to it. It's already cut off and trimmed at the sides so that that wood frame is going to cover up this white part. So you don't have to do any cutting or trimming or any extra work to have this ready to frame. The printing is really clear, and I really feel like, I mean, you can tell just from this how this is going to turn out with diamonds down. Given the size of this, that looks really good. It looks really, really good. So I love it. This is Almond Blossoms by Van Gogh. And I love it. That's one of my favorites, I think, of this batch, honestly. I'm gonna set that off to the side. And then last but not least, I don't think this kit necessarily has anything super unusual about it, but I picked it up because it has a dragon, and it's the Year of the Dragon, and it's so little, 8 by 10 inches, 20 by 25 centimeters. It does look very pixelated for the image, but it also looks like it's actually not going to be bad, and sometimes you just need a snack size kit in your life. Snack size is like a kit that's not a huge project. It's just easy and relaxing to work on. I like to work on this size kit in between my larger projects. It's stuck in there. Hold on. Okay. So this one I think is going to have more in common with the very first kit we looked at, the books kit. We have the same deal here with the instructions and the toolkit. And then here is the canvas. It's so little, you guys. I'm telling you, I love, love, love a smaller size diamond painting kit. And again, this absolutely looks like it has been hand charted. Someone has gone in and deliberately picked like the exact colors and placement of them so that we are getting the maximum amount of like effect and detail for this small size point. This kit's just gonna have 18 colors. We're back to having legends on either side, and then you can trim around to this framing point. And it's all alphabet symbols, all letters. And again, just kind of showcasing the variety of sizes that Make Market has to offer. So again, this size point is probably really, really good for beginners if you're just wanting to dip your toes into diamond painting. Here are the diamond colors. You can kind of see there's some oranges and browns, yellows and blacks. So that is that one. You guys, what do you think? What do you think of this Make Market haul? So we started off with this books kit, which was a bigger size, and I feel like, you know, it's nice to have a bigger size option for a really good price point. We had our dragon kit here that we just looked at. We had our Almond Blossoms kit that had the wooden frame included. We had our little minis with the plants, and then we had this really interesting mermaid project kind of crafty kit that you could take and put on, you know, a notebook or something like that, if you want to get really crafty. So please tell me below, what is your favorite of these 5? What is something you would really gravitate towards yourself? I bought these myself. I'm not an affiliate or anything of the sort for Michaels or Make Market. I just was in Michaels the other day and was browsing like I usually do, and I could not walk away from these prices. And I was so intrigued by some of the really interesting and different offerings that they had, and had to get some to share with you guys. So I hope you enjoy getting into this haul with me and seeing what's out there, especially, again, we're talking about licensed kits, budget and beginner friendly price points and sizes and everything. And you can go into a store and buy some diamond paintings. Sometimes it's nice to do that instead of having to order online and wait for it to come in. So there's so much going for these Make Market kits. And I have to just say it again. If you've been sleeping on them, please don't. Go and take a look. I think that you will probably find something that you really like. And I find that the things that they have stripped down are just, they don't even matter to me because everything else is there for me. And I love it. So I will link to, I did at least one review of a completed Make Market kit here on my channel that I'll have linked below, so you can take a look at how do these look once complete and get a sense for that and what my thoughts are on it, which, spoiler alert, they were highly positive, and I obviously have bought from them again. But like I said, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Which is your favorite? Have you tried Make Market before? And if not, are you about to go shopping? So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting content from me. I would love to have you here. I do a lot of unboxings that are just across the board in terms of brands. I try to do reviews and tutorials and whatnot, and I'd love to have you here. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a day and a week that's as amazing as you are, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.